Building businesses that black owned. If you hustle, better hustle till your pack gone. If you work, better work till your back hurt. And if you rap, make it better than your last verse. Yeah, more lyrics. Stick and move, Javante Davis.
AJ, El Presidente, Eddie Kane University. Hill gon' heal, regardless. You, Buchanan, Bethel High School, by way of Three Man Weave, LLC.
Michelle, producer, Faith Overseer.
You can catch this wave from the Marlins to the Mariners. Doing things you can't believe. It's the Three Man Weave.
Yes, sir. We are back, good people. Hey, it's your favorite podcast, your favorite pod's favorite pod, the Three Man Weave podcast. And we back with a brand new episode 173. And it's kind of special. It's a birthday episode for our guy AJ. So it's looking like it's just gonna be me and Hill. But guess what? We're gonna hit him with the pick and roll and the give and go, and we're gonna two-man this thing. So
you know how we do it. We definitely, we're a little late because we had a little miscommunication. We didn't know if AJ was gonna show up or not. But he probably, knee deep in some tequila right now. So happy birthday, El Presidente, to our guy. As
many more too, AJ.
You know that boy. Oh, we gonna hit him with the behind the scenes of what happened. we gonna stall him out. We gonna stall him out. But that's one of the oldest things I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Oh man, but I'm Hill, and Hill go here regardless, baby.
Sure.
Can you introduce yourself? We are the Three Man Weave. You can catch us on all major podcast platforms. 3 Man Weave, Instagram, Twitter, 3 Man Weave _. We also on TikTok and Twitch at 3 Man Weave _. You can email us at podcast.3.man.weave@gmail.com. And let's get it. Your boy was in the news again with some more controversy.
Yeah, man. Hold on. Who you talking about, my boy?
I ain't gonna even do you like that. I ain't gonna do it like that. But some of y'all's boy, let's say that some of y'all's boy, Kanye, once again went on. He's on a rant tour, media tour of spewing a whole bunch of nonsense. Some people is buying it per usual.
Yeah, man.
And that's the problem. But the one that's taking a hit on this one is your guy, Nori.
Yeah, for sure.
He taking a hit.
As he should.
Yeah. I'm confused on your stance because privately I think you was you felt otherwise. So let's go. Let's get into it.
I never said that he shouldn't take the hit.
Mm-hmm.
And me and AJ never got to that. So it's like, he's a hip hop journalist. That's what he does. He got a platform called Drink Champs. So his job is to, bring us the hip hop news. So him wanting to interview Kanye, especially after what Kanye been saying recently, he got canceled from the shop. He was on Fox talking crazy. So it's like, then you have to add in the fact that Nori and Kanye they're friends. So it's like, not only am I a hip hop journalist, I'm your friend. So if other people are shutting you out, come to us. You can be safe here. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be offering that to my brother. So I get his mentality. You feel me? But one thing you got to do is, like, we know that Kanye he's a diagnosed bipolar. You feel me? Like he's diagnosed with that. So one, if you're his friend, you got to be checking if he's in the right mental state first and foremost before you just go on here. That's number one. Number two, I'm all for censorship and freedom of speech, right? But when we on here, if Hill says a bogus fact, I would check him right then and there, even about sports. So it's like, that's why you should have checked them right then and there. You use the excuse, we drinking, we getting lit and all of that, and I don't want to cut him off. you made a mistake. But here's where I respect Nori, because in this climate of cancel culture that we live in, let's say the last 8 years, right? Anybody that's had some serious controversy like this, nobody has got out in front of it and accepted the wrongdoing and showed contrition right away like he has. And in fact, it's almost like it's blown over for him already. You feel me? And that's kind of what we always want people to do. We always want people to be accountable, be accountable, be accountable. And now we got somebody being accountable. And it's like, you got to respect it.
I got a scenario for you, because I was, let me ask you this. All right, so let's do the scenario. So look, I'm on the way to your house, right? We're having a kickback. We're about to watch the fights at your house. You know what I'm saying? I stop at the liquor store. I'm at the liquor store. I see your ex at the liquor store, right? She like, oh, Hill, how you doing? Oh, where you about to go? Oh, I'm about to go to Cannon Crib. We about to go watch the fight. Oh, I want to come. Oh, all right, cool. You come with me. I bring you. Now listen. I bring your ex there. I bring your ex to your crib. Watch the fight. Your fiance there. She like, hey, what's going on? They get into an argument. They get into a fight. We leave. We leave, right? Now we immediately when we leave, I say, hey, my bad, dog. I shouldn't have done that. I messed up, bro. But I immediately apologized. I immediately took accountability. Is that the same scenario, or am I reaching right here?
It's kind of similar. It's a reach also.
But and it's cool to reach. No, it's cool. It's cool to reach.
Huh?
It's cool. It's cool to reaching.
That wouldn't have been the end of our friendship. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I'm real enough to say, oh, sorry, not that type of party at the door. You feel me?
Yeah. Now, real life scenario, we know we would have never gotten that far.
So
even still, okay, cool. Let's
look, I had one for you, right?
All right, go ahead.
I had one for you, because AJ and I were talking about when someone shows you their morals.
Yeah.
So it's like morals are kind of like character traits. They're what people show you again and again over time. People are going to make mistakes. So the scenario is like, you're my man. I can always depend on you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We'll use the same scenario. You make this one mistake, you're not going to stop being my man. After I check her at the door and tell her she can't come in, I'm going to be like, hell, come on, bro. Like, put your head on the swivel. Like, I'm going to have and then I'm going to be upset with you because she know where I live. I probably didn't want her to know where I live, but you still going to be my bro, and we're going to move past it. So it's like, you feel me? Because I know that ain't in your character. You could have just been excited. You was over there. You seen it. Sometimes when you get caught off guard, you do spill the beans. You feel what I'm saying? On an accident. You know what I mean? It can happen. So it's like,
okay, see, now that's why I gave you that scenario, and I wanted it to be a drastic scenario so that you could see if your mental mindset would be consistent. It was a good
scenario.
But I wanted to see if your mental mindset would be consistent, because I'm of the mindset, like I said, I already don't like Kanye, so I hate everything.
But would you dead me in that situation? Would you dead me?
No, I would have did the same thing you did.
All right, so bad, cool.
I would have did the same thing. We stopping at the door, like whoa, whoa.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But the fact that we knew Kanye was about to be on some bull.
Yeah,
and it's
I've been.
Like
I used to. That's why you tried to set me up in the beginning. Because, he kind of used to be my dog, right?
So it's like, all right, bro. So we knew what time. So it's like Nori knew
he been bugging, bro.
Like Nori knew what type of time he was gonna be. Or he just ain't know where he was gonna go. That be the problem. It was like you think he about to say one thing, and then next thing you know, he deviate, go left.
And Nori admitted, that he got a little greedy. He was like, I already had the touchdown. I wanted the spike. So it was like, I had Ye. If I can get Ye again, because it's like you normally don't get somebody like that.
Yeah.
So it's like I wanted the spike, and he was like, I didn't need it.
And
I didn't need it.
You know, that's like you
It was
say,
like, that's a lot.
greedy.
That's why I said I like, if you listen to his interviews, like he admitting all the faults. You feel what I'm saying? Like, got a little greedy. Like, I'm a human. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but also that's my brother, so I'm looking at it different. Like, he hit me up like they want to silence me. But from the original standpoint, yes, it was a mistake. I would not have brought him on in that state of mind. Now, I did tell AJ that if we have a chance to interview Kanye, yes, we're going to interview him, but we don't know him personally. So it's like, I got to get whatever opportunity I can. You feel me? But if he was my brother and I knew that he had mental issues from time to time, or psychiatric issues, whatever the proper term is, you feel me? I got to make sure that he in the proper state of mind before we do this. Especially, even 50 Cent said it, like, his just mannerisms and his just actions lately been off, man. They've been.
Hold on. I hope. Did y'all see the video of TMZ dude putting him in his play? The Van Lathan one? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. That's a classic. And it's resurfacing. Yeah. So we need to see it again. But after you just said, repeat what you just said with 50 Cent.
I can't even
because you just said his mannerism was off. He just seemed off, right? Yeah. And I had to go back to Chris' point. Chris said, "You funny." Chris said, "At what point do we keep using that? Like, bro, he been off for years.
Yeah.
Like for years, bro. Like, if you're not gonna get the necessary help and get your life together, bro, then we can't keep giving this an excuse, bro. Like, you know, like it's frustrating because like people be trying to figure him out. Like, ooh, it's going over your head. Y'all, like, no, it's not. Mm-hmm. Like, no, it's not. He know exactly what he's doing. He ain't delusional. He ain't drunk. He ain't on drugs. Like, he just crazy and he keeps spewing out bull and y'all keep buying it. And he know y'all gonna buy it. That's why he keeps saying it.
He got a cult following. They'll buy whatever he say. No matter
buy whatever. I seen another post.
It's like Trump. Like, it's like Trump, bro. No matter how wrong it is, they'll dig up whatever dictionary and whatever paper they can find.
It's crazy. I mean,
oh man.
It has some of the sanest people saying some of the stupidest things. Like, come on, man. This was funny though. This comment, I don't know if you've seen this when we got to going. I thought he was talking about you. You thought we set it up. Thought we talking about that. That's why I laughed when I seen it.
Listen, bro.
They're working hard. They're working overtime.
He is not my guy, bro. All of these people that y'all think are my guys are not my guys, bro. You know who my guys are. Like, Nori is my guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that NRE album, it really changed my life. Like, me and my brothers, for real. Like,
I remember that. That's one of those albums that I do remember to this day, and like that's one of those moments.
And Banned from TV was the first. That's what starts it all. I'm like, oh no, But anyway, that's neither.
But Miss King is in the building. Miss King said, but Nori isn't a journalist, so he didn't know how to moderate that interview.
I mean, but he kind of is. I mean, that's the thing. Like, he ain't go to school for it or nothing like that. So technically, you're right, Miss King. But it's just like Hill or I, like, in this modern world where you can create a platform for yourself with that, like they said, heavy that lies the head, lies the crown, because responsibility comes with whatever power you ever going to have. So if you want a platform, you now going to be responsible for your listeners, and not even your listeners, whoever else could hear it. You feel what I'm saying? Because you're representing Black culture at this point. So it's like, and he said he didn't understand that. It took for that to happen for him to understand. He said, you know, of course he believed in freedom of speech, but he said speech really ain't free. It come at a cost. You feel what I'm saying? He said, I had to learn that. You know, so, and that's why old timers really tell you, you know, think before you speak. There's a reason why. My brother, he got a saying that he lived his life off sayings, and he really should coin. He really should coin that. But he live it off little stuff like that. Like, he lived by that, and his reason is these things they ain't just become sayings, because some of these things is 300 years old, thousands of years old. These sayings for real. So it's like they ring true over the span of the universe. You feel me? So hey, you gotta think before you speak, man. Be careful what you ask for.
All right, so before we move on, do you agree with him taking the interview down?
Yeah, because if the people want it down, take it down. We'll show the people. We're part of the people. If they ask us to take if the four is asking us to take a show down, we got to take it down, bro.
All right. I would have just edited it, you know what I'm saying?
Like, whatever you could. I mean, something, whatever, as long as the fours is happy afterwards. You feel me?
Because I'm thinking like the damage is done. Like the clips is out there.
And in modern times, once it's out there, it's out there.
It's out there. Like especially that big of a platform. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, it's like, when we gonna hold Kanye responsible for his actions?
I've been trying to.
Because it's always somebody else. Like, you feel what I'm saying? It's always somebody else. Like, we gotta hold him responsible, and then we gotta move on because that's a lot of stuff to do, bro.
Let's go ahead and move on. We had some boxing this weekend. We had triple header.
It's really a quadruple.
Who was a quadruple? Who was a four?
It was I'm gonna name them, and then you could start off with the ones that you saw. It was Clarissa Shields versus Anna Marshall. We had Plant versus Darrell. We had Alicia Baumgartner versus Michaela Mayer, and we had Devin Haney and Kambosos. We had two top women fights, which is rare on the same night that we had two top men. But matter of fact, it was 5. I left out. It was a Wilder heavyweight card.
That was the one. Yeah, that was part of my triple. But I did go back. I did go back and see the female fights. I was not. I'm not even gonna front. I was not familiar with Baumgartner until I seen everybody posted. Like after I seen we seen the pre-fight, right? And then I seen multiple people in my story just posting it like, oh yeah, she gonna get the job done. She gonna get the job done. And I'm like, she must be nice. Let me go back and let me check up. Let me do my research. And lo and behold, she's nice.
Yeah.
She definitely get your popcorn ready. She hadn't been. I already knew about Clarissa.
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields, come on now. That's GOAT status when it comes to female boxing. You know what I'm saying? No doubt about that.
Ain't no joke. You know about her?
Yeah, she definitely.
It was tough, man. That was tough.
It wasn't no cakewalk, like you thought. Like some would think, but she went in there and handled business.
Yeah, for sure. She definitely the female GOAT when it comes to this boxing.
Because she handled business.
But I will say that Alicia, before we move on, that Alicia Baumgartner, Michaela Mayer fight, I thought that was a draw.
Oh, for sure.
I thought that was a draw. Like I wanted to say, like, I could have seen them giving it to Michaela because she was the champ. So it's like AJ and I always live by the rule. You got to really go in there and take it from the champ.
Yeah.
So it's like, if anything, I thought it was a draw or Michaela. So it was like, I was kind of shocked, but it's like, also it was close. So it's like, I can't be mad because we know that boxing is subjective. I've wanted a standardized set of rules for boxing for a long time for the referees, because look, every time I send you a boxing clip, what we always say,
the ref terrible. It's a different type of ref. Yeah.
Even if I send you a clip from 30 years ago to now, it don't matter, bro. It's like, dang, the ref is awful, bro.
Yeah. I physically seen live Caleb Plant fight and Darrell fight. Was disappointed in Darrell.
Yeah.
I was disappointed in Darrell, but I also evenly was impressed by Plant.
Yeah.
Keeping his composure with somebody that's on some he on some bull. Like Darrell was like talking crazy, acting crazy.
That's what Darrell do, man.
Yeah, but that's why I'm giving
Plant. I ain't gonna lie. That's my guy.
And that's why I'm giving Plant his credit. Keeping your composure. It's hard keeping your composure.
But I knew Plant was going to win.
I definitely predicted that. I text you. I was just going. that was a bad prediction to me.
But
see,
and the thing, and we didn't get to see it, but Darrell does have a puncher's chance. We just didn't get to see it, but his blows are vicious when they do land. So it's like we didn't get to see it because
he was
playing the skill. He been in there with the top dog. You feel me? And so it's like
Darrell was just too emotional, bro. He was just too emotional,
and that's another thing.
That plays into your part.
He got him off his game.
What's another thing I always say when we sit in the highlights? I say, "Oh yeah, they would have got me. I would have got knocked out by that one, based off emotion. It ain't even about skill. His emotion was all over the place, and then you got your ass knocked out. Like, bro, that's knocked out bad, bad.
Yeah,
like they had to get the stool. Like, come on, bro. Like you get come on, bro. You don't talk. That's one thing you don't talk all that you did. Yeah. You hate that man. Right. You all that doing all that. And then
listen, bro. If you're a professional fighter, just go in there and be confident. That's the best thing to do. You don't really got to talk trash because every dog has his day. Even Muhammad Ali got dropped and lost. So it's like the more you talk, the harder it is to deal with your loss. So you feel me? Go in there and be confident, man, and let the chips fall where they may.
Now, Plant did lay out a plan. He did lay out a plan to say, he working his way back. He wanting a Canelo rematch. Yeah. He working his way back, and that's cool.
I'd rather see that than a Triple G rematch.
Of course, you would want a Canelo rematch, like you said, because you lost, you handled business, trying to get back, of course, and it wasn't a bad fight. You deserve a rematch. But before he gets a rematch, do you want to see him get anybody else?
I don't.
Okay.
Because there's nobody else for Canelo really to fight unless he's gonna keep moving around in divisions, and I don't think he want to do that no more. So it's like, all right, let's get it. And then if after you beat Plant and that's done with, take on one of these up and comers.
Why does Frost keep playing? And you're not lying here because you've been down before. You know what you're talking about. I ain't never been down. Don't get it. I've been rocked. But it's chill. I got a little chill, buddy. I ain't never been down.
Hey, Ross going for comment of the night.
He in the lead right now. He in the lead.
Oh man,
we're about to take him out of the lead for saying this. Right?
Killer.
Killer. He didn't knock me out, bro. Stop. I've never been knocked out before. Stay on task, Cat. Oh man. All right.
But speaking of emotional, right? That completely took Kambosos out of the second fight.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the fact that he was dominated the first fight, even if it was by the jab. Like, here's the thing that people keep talking about. Boxing is a sweet science. I don't care how you win a fight. If I one hand jab you to death in the street, right, and you never touched me, and everybody was clear, concise that they just stopped it. Hill can't handle no more. It's over. Off the jab. Not saying that will happen, but you wouldn't be acting like you won. You feel what I'm saying? And it wouldn't matter that it was the jab. So one. Kambosos comes in, he come in super, he's looking crazy. Like I ain't never seen a person this. Did you see the face off, bro? Like the face off was crazy. Like
it was once again.
It was like a rabid dog, bro.
Yeah,
that's how he was acting. He was like as soon as the bell go, it's on, and he came out like that, but he won't. It wasn't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like. Then Haney this time was like, all right, no, this time it's gonna be power punches. You feel me? Even if I don't drop you because you do got a chin, we seen him. He went the distance with T.O. and T.O. was a power puncher. You feel me? So it's like we know he tough. You feel me? But it's like look at his face, beat them all up, and it's like the emotion got the best of him. I truly feel like Kambosos does have skill. I feel like when he was an underdog and he fought T.O., we seen the best of him. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't know if you know, but he fired like his trainer that got him to the T.O. fight.
I hate when they do that.
they get cocky, man. He fired his trainer. He had a lot of division within his camp, and I don't know if the fight was really the focus, more so than the payday. You feel me? So it's like, hey, he had the rematch clause. He knew he wanted to get it. It's guaranteed money. So it's like, let me get that. But he was off his game. I would have liked to truly see the Kambosos that fought Tio put that pressure on Haney.
Talking about killer, Eric. Killer. We're gonna get all that. We see. I'm not telling the force no more stories.
Now go back in the comment, Eric, and tell me if you remember that guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they probably work together or something too. No, they're serious. Damn, all right, we get to the point. I'm glad Miss King brought it up. Wilder fight. Now I got some pushback from you personally and in the group. When I said, Wilder is back.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. But go ahead and tell us the good. I ain't gonna hang on the brother. Tell us all the good that you saw.
All the good was his movement was great. He actually looked like he was moving well. Let's just say that it was a 1-round fight. It was a knockout. It was a Wilder fight. And he caught him. But you can see when he seen that opening, you can see his eyes light up and like, I'm about to knock your ass out.
Yeah.
Like, do you know who I am?
Yeah.
Like I get it. Me, you, AJ, we hate when he keep losing weight. We hate how the weight fluctuate. We hate about he don't do no leg day. We hate everything about that. You see his training video. I understand some of you hate some of his training video. I understand that. But this was beautiful aspect of the Wilder that we know. Mm-hmm. Think about all the fights. Let's just think about all the fights before Fury.
Yeah.
Knockouts.
Yeah.
But now everybody want to keep comparing. He got like 40 fights, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of fights. But my thing is, they gonna disregard all the work that he's done, all the knockouts that he done, because every fight was a knockout.
And you know what?
And they bring up, but he couldn't beat
your point.
Okay.
I can't hate on it, bro, because I literally just said, if you could, whether you win the fight with the jab, whether you win it with the bomb, it don't matter, bro. And when you broke it down and you said he had 40 fights, he lost 2 to Fury. He one of the best. He one of the best in the era, bro.
He just can't beat Fury, and that's okay.
And ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just okay, bro. That is okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That was the part that's really the part that pissed me off. It's like,
but you're elite boxing analyst now.
I'm trying. I'm just saying, because the first thing that people said, but he didn't do Fury like that. Well, he couldn't beat Fury, or he can't beat Fury. Okay.
He's a lineal champion.
Everybody else, though. Can't nobody else beat Fury either.
Yeah, exactly. He's a lineal champion, bro.
Ain't nobody else beat Fury, but I'm all these other fights, like you said. He said he would fight Joshua. That's a money fight. He'll fight Ruiz. What's the Usage? What's his name? That's his name.
Yeah.
He said he called him out after the fight.
Yeah.
He called him out after the fight. I got Wilder beating all of them.
Yeah.
He just can't beat Fury. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah. I ain't gonna look, you're right. And Rakia said it.
Let me go read a comment, because I may not read another Ross comment ever.
Oh man!
If he go up against Fury, my back. There we go. If he goes up against Fury again, he's gonna have more than 1 round for sure. That's what I'm saying. It's over for Fury. It's like they fought 3 times. He lost 2.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's over. He cannot hang with that boy. Is it? We don't want to see no more.
Facts. You're right, but there's some other heavyweight fights to be made. So it's like, go out there, get your money.
Hold on, now thank you, Eric. I'm glad you're here. We haven't seen him fight these other guys though, so we don't know what he can do.
Oh, we want to see it though. Let's see it.
True. That is true. But I just feel that it's levels to this. Obviously, Fury is at the top, untouchable level. A notch under that is Wilder. These other dudes cannot hang with him, in my opinion. I
want to see him against Ruiz though. That would be a good fight.
Ruiz can box, right?
Yeah.
And
he got a chance.
If he takes his training seriously,
which he had been doing.
Like I said, if he come in there and he take his training seriously,
he's been with Canelo's guy the last couple fights, and it's been working for him.
Now that is a good fight. Now that's not just a clear case scenario of Wilder just walking the park. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight that we want to see.
Because I mean, it could be, but I want to see that though.
But that's the point. If like when he lost to Fury, people was acting like, oh, his career over. It's over. It's nothing he can do anymore, and all that. He should retire, and all that. I'm like, bro, it's plenty more fights that he can have to get this money.
It was the blood out the ear that was scaring people.
He got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped, and it looked bad.
Seen that, but that's also what happens when you
till it's day.
Nah, it's big. Those were big guys, bro. Like people don't that heavyweight. It's different. It's different, bro.
I just feel that the disrespect went way too much when it came to Wilder. And I also feel like I said, we gotta just let it go. I understand. I'm acknowledging.
And I will no longer be disrespecting the brother, man. Yeah.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you.
But I'm just saying. I did get carried away. I got carried away. The points that you made about the Fury stuff, I'm guilty of that. I can admit that
because it happens. And Fury made him look that damn bad. That's what I'm saying. All his flaws,
like you said, that's two fights. I should never be caught up on anything like that for someone who got 40 professionals. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I don't really know. I'm going off of your number right now. I know why they got 40 on this belt.
It's close to 40 though. If it ain't 40, it's 35. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know the fours are checkers.
Easily. They ain't said nothing yet, so you might have 40.
Yeah.
Okay, Pelicans up there. Pelicans is up.
What my guy looking like?
They only showing the highlights right now.
The Yankees. Can we get a Yankees update from the fours?
Yeah, like come on, y'all. Now I gotta be pulling up my phone. It's tied up in the top of the third, 1-1.
It's always like that until the end.
It's gonna be tough. Matter of fact, let's just stay here. Let's stay here with baseball. The playoffs have not been short of excitement.
Yeah, super exciting
for us as Yankee fans. We definitely had a little scare with the Guardians. You know, we blew a lead. That's what really scared us. We blew a lead, gave a team confidence. That they shouldn't have had really confidence, but they played as well. They well managed. You know what I'm saying? Franconi, you know what I'm saying? He got a World Series on his belt.
Yeah.
You know how to get it done. So, hats off to them. Astros just handled business. Like I said, the Mariners were just too young for them to, just Astros, man.
It's really the pitching, man. So we gotta hope we can do something with that.
Yeah. We go back to the NL. I was surprised. The Dodgers losing.
But what I said.
Go ahead. You can say it.
I told y'all like I wasn't that sold on this Dodger team. Like sometimes it just happened like that, man.
And I think I underestimated the rivalry of California and it being the playoffs. Like I said, anything can happen in a rivalry series. Yeah. Like I said, we've seen it with the Red Sox and us. It didn't matter what the record was or how the series went through that season. That playoffs is just different. I underestimated that. The Padres came to play, but now they ran into a buzzsaw. These damn Phillies.
But they just won. They just beat the Phillies today, so it's tied up 1-1.
They got them. They came back.
Yeah, 8-5.
Ooh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying.
The Padres is real, man.
And the Phillies is real too, though.
Phillies are real. The Phillies are real. So it's like, hey,
that's gonna be that's gonna be a heavyweight bout. They're gonna keep going blow for blow.
Yeah. Yeah, but hey, the Bronx Bombers need game 1.
We need it bad. We need it bad more than ever. Yeah. We got to show the Astros, even though the Astros have championship resolve, playoff resolve, they don't get flustered, they don't get rattled. They know how to bounce back. They know how to handle all that adversity. They know how to handle all of that. Even if they get knocked down, they'll get back up. But we need to be the ones to do the first blow. I do not have the confidence in us of being able to overcome adversity when it comes with a better team. Yeah, we did that against the Guardians. Yeah. Cool. We handled, like I said, we came back, we handled business. Even Judge showed up finally, when it was needed. I just don't feel that you can play with the Astros. You got to come in and punch them in the face.
You cannot play with the Astros at all.
Yeah.
But I will tell you one thing that I feel like some of the higher teams, because we feel like people feel like the Guardians overachieved this year, right? They almost went to the L's championship series. Like, but what people can take from them, they do all the little things right. So if you have a team with star power, right, and you can manage them to start doing the little things right, like the Guardians do, because what the Guardians would do, all the stuff that I was asking for, like that people tell me because we hit home runs, we can't do that. Like, who's to say because you hit home runs that you can't be disciplined at the plate also? I do it on MLB The Show all the time. Like, so it's like, come on, like, but it's like they say in real life, if you're gonna be a slugger, you're not disciplined at the plate. I'm not buying that. Like, listen, teach your guys to swing for in the strike zone. You feel me? Don't be chasing. Stay disciplined. Let's get on base if we can't get the homer. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get on base and let's play defense and let's pitch. Like, let's run the bases. Like, we getting called out on base running. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, simple stuff like that adds up. If the Guardians get on base, they putting pressure on you, bro. Let them get 2 on base. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We trying to somebody coming home. So it's like, it's the small things that count in baseball, especially in the postseason. So
I'm about to say, yeah.
The Dodgers didn't do the small things. They come in there relying on their big guns. They relying on their big hits, big sticks, and big arms. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, and hey, this is a series.
Well, like you said, we're gonna keep up with it. We updated our predictions because the first one we couldn't even post that one.
Yeah,
we couldn't even post that by the time it was.
But we tried to reach, so I'm proud of that.
I'm not mad at it. It was just the fact that I took too long to post it. That's all.
Yeah,
that's all. And which I just saved for some, saved the some.
Yeah.
You ready for the NBA?
We can do NBA. We can do NBA. No matter. Boy, I tell you, as a Laker fan, last night was. It's hard to be super excited for something.
Why?
And then that happens. Because it's just still like, bro, like let's be honest, bro.
And I'm asking you an honest question.
I'm looking because, bro, the difference between the win was the bench between the Lakers and the Warriors. It's the bench. But then I'm looking at some of the names on the bench. It's like, bro, you can just make shots. And I'm looking at our bench, and that's the difference. So it's just like, bro, the shots were taken by the bench players, just weren't made. It's like we got to somehow instill more confidence in our bench. If that means Russ going to have to be the sixth man, come off the bench and really be a general out there leading those, you know what I mean? He going to have to get them bought in. But other than that, I'm excited for the season. regardless of what happened with the Lake Show. I think we'll get it together. As long as we stay healthy, I feel like we can at least make the playoffs. And if we get to the dance, my motto.
Mm-hmm. So, but I got a couple questions before we get to that part, though. How did you feel about the Warriors in the offseason anyway? Do you feel that they was already championship contenders ready to repeat?
I felt like they was definitely contenders.
All right, boom. So if you already felt that they was contenders, and now your only hope for the Lakers is just making it to the playoffs, then you should have been upset about the outcome.
No, so it wasn't the outcome, bro. It was how. So I watched the whole game. So it's like,
yeah, we did.
It's the little things. It's just like baseball, bro. It's like, bro, and then I'm seeing they're just doing basic stuff. So it's like on a basic set. Come down. Jordan Poole got the ball. He stopped at the elbow. Mooney is cutting to the rack, you know what I mean? And going to get a bucket. It's like, bro, like, then we got stars on the other side that can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all, what type of basketball are y'all playing? It's like, I'm not understanding how the coaches can change, but it still look like the same type of basketball. And it's coming down to the common denominator is Bron.
Which is frustrating because I seen a couple plays in preseason, right? And I normally don't even get all wrapped up in preseason, but I seen some things in preseason where I seen a lot of ball movement. I seen an actual offensive system. I'm like, okay, we got an offensive system now. I haven't seen Bron have an offensive system his entire career. You feel what I'm saying? So, and we've been asking for, some plays, run some sets.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is this team currently constructed is not built to shoot as many threes as they shot. This team's gonna have to move the ball way more than what they're doing. They're gonna have to run out in transition way more. And I understand that LeBron is in year 20 and him running up and down the court every damn possession is going to put wear and tear on his body. I get it. It's a long season. So I understand that aspect. But like you said, if you're going to have Russ on your team now, Russ has to play on this second unit because this second unit can just run. Whoever he on the court with can just run. And like I said, you don't have to worry about the shooting. And if you put the people around, everybody just has to keep moving. It's too much standing around. Y'all are not stand down, knock down shooters. Y'all need to be moving around and get some cuts, get some free movement.
Down screens, bro. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no motion. Like, how? Like, what? It's like, what is it, bro? But even still, like when I said, like, even in the transition, like the play I was talking about in transition is like, come down, stop at the elbow. Oh, Mooney hesitate real quick, act like he gonna peel back to the 3-point line, and then boom, real quick to the easy bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have nobody doing that. That's something, man, you can do. Like, come on now, we pull up to the gym. Even with my bum knee, we can get come on, hell. Like, bro, like, I'm like, bro, it was bad to me, bro.
It's some things, like you said, they started off strong, but like how every game starts off strong until it gets reality started hitting, similar to what the Knicks is going through right now. It started off strong. The game was down. They was down 2 in the first quarter. Now they're down. They're 20.
Oh man, post Knicks, man.
It's just the fact that, like I said, I don't think nobody expected us to beat the Warriors. I get it. You want us to look better, but if you didn't expect us to beat the Warriors and you expect the Warriors to be a championship repeat,
that's fair.
Then, like I said, then at some point the expectations got to meet reality. Like I say, now I keep preaching that it's one game out of 82. I really do mean that. It's one game out of 82. He's going to understand the rotation. First off, the starting lineup was the worst starting lineup that I think we could have possibly put out there. You know what I'm saying? I understand. I do like what Lonnie Walker is going to bring for us. I just don't think that he should have started at the 3. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make any sense. I think, but Ham is going to make.
I was going to ask you, like, well, that was our death lineup.
Yeah, it went to death. we died. We died. That's exactly
Because I felt like it was 4 guards in there to start the game.
It was Russ, Pat
it was
Bev,
Bron, AD, and then everybody else was guards. I felt like.
Because like I said, we don't have a lot of wing depth. To be quite honest, we lacking the wing depth.
So why put them all in the game at once then?
Because we still got guards. Because like you said, we still came off the bench with Kendrick Nunn. We came off the bench with Austin Reeves. You know what I'm saying? We came off the bench. You know, we had those people coming off the bench in rotation. So like I said, we had more because we got a lot of guards. Like I said, we just don't have a lot of small forwards and wings and stuff like that.
But Kendrick Nunn he can be a point guard in the league, bro.
Like
we're not like you said, we're not utilizing the pieces.
It's only one game though. That's all I'm saying.
It is.
It's only one game. And like I said, it's a brand new coach, brand new system. It's always a brand new team against a team that been together for years.
Yeah,
a system that been in place 4 years. You know what I'm saying? They know the system.
It's like even the new people on the team still like you get a new person there. They just plug and play, bro.
They plug and play because the system.
Yeah, it's real.
I mean, the system is in place though because everybody else can run the system. You just better fit in, or you ain't gonna play.
Yeah,
They're
legit, man.
We could move on to the other teams in the NBA. We could break out. We're gonna break down our awards prediction. That's gonna we're gonna release that probably tomorrow. Overall though, in the NBA, like how you feeling about the league? Like,
I mean, you've been preaching it for years. Reggie Miller confirmed it last night. It's parity in the league.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good teams, man. A lot of good teams. So it's like it's a lot of young teams. Hey, I'm excited for the season. So it's like
it's okay. I ain't gonna cut you off.
Nah, I'm just excited for the season. What you gonna say?
It is parity in the league. It's a lot of good teams. It's a lot of it's a lot of good teams on the West. But I only feel that right now it's only one contender, and that's the Warriors.
Yeah.
I don't feel that I'm not sold on literally anybody else like dethroning them. Don't get me wrong. It's some good teams. It's some good teams. It's some great teams.
Yeah.
It's some great teams that have the potential. I just feel that the Warriors, with the depth that they have, with the system that they have in place, what they have going on, I just think they're head and shoulders above everybody else in the West when it comes to actually being contenders. Do I believe in the Nuggets being a great team? Yes. Do I believe in the Mavericks being a great team? Yes. Do I believe in the Suns? No. I don't believe in the Suns. Absolutely not. So it's a trickle-down effect. Like, who else? Do I believe in the Pelicans? They're going to have to show me. Like I said, they have the pieces in place to show something.
They do got the pieces in place.
The Grizzlies, are y'all ready? Or did y'all
what the Pelicans doing right now?
They was up by 5 at halftime against Brooklyn.
And see, the Grizzlies, they ain't got enough firepower.
The Grizzlies have enough grit and grind. They do have enough. It's like, did you talk enough in the offseason? Did y'all talk yourselves out of contendership? You feel what I'm saying?
They was doing a lot of talking.
You did a lot of talking, and a lot of people was listening. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people was listening. They're like, all right, we about to shut y'all up. Am I sold on it? I told y'all I wasn't sold on the Timberwolves when they made the trade. So it's but at the same time, these are still good teams.
Yeah,
but like I said, now when I flip side to the East, I do still believe in the Celtics. Yeah. I do believe in the Sixers.
Yeah, I even believe in the Nets.
I definitely believe in the Nets. I believe in the Bucks. Those 4 teams.
Definitely believe in the Bucks.
And it's some good teams.
And the Heat. Did you say the Heat?
I didn't say the Heat.
Come on. Oh, you got to explain this to me.
I believe they're just going to have another season like they did last year.
Got one of the best coaches.
I know. Got
one of the best players.
Did they improve the roster?
Got one of the best defenders.
Yes.
I mean, what else you need to be a contender in the East.
They didn't improve the roster. So they're depending on health.
Sometimes you don't need to improve the roster. Sometimes you just gotta execute better.
You asked me a question.
They had Hero injured last year. We come back healthy.
And that's what I'm about to say. I'm about to say he has to take He has to take the step and become borderline all-star. I'm not saying
all-star. He didn't be an all-star.
You see how I gave him leeway. Just be a borderline all-star.
Got the potential to be it. Exactly. You should be it.
Kyle Lowry, can you get in shape? Can you stay healthy? You see how you shook your head? See how you shook your head? And that's why. And that's why
I ain't never been so. He's gonna be Kyle Lowry though, so it's like he's gonna hit tough shots, but it's like I ain't sold on his conditioning, especially at this point in his career.
And that's why
I'm also not sold on his heart, bro. Like he's walked off the court before. Like I personally not a fan of Kyle Lowry, but I am. You made me a fan of Jimmy Butler, regardless of how he want to.
He took his hair out, bro.
And whatever he want to do, like he can play ball, man. You feel what I'm saying? Spo can coach.
Correct.
Bam can play defense.
Correct.
I feel like the Heat are a team, and they. I feel like they got a young budding star and Hero. So it's like I don't feel like they needed to add anything. I feel like they needed to just reset.
Which is true. Which could be true. What could be true. And I'm not dispelling that. Not like you said. So boom, 5. Let's book 5 teams.
Yeah, it's tough.
After them 5 teams, cool.
They can have it. Yeah, they can have it.
Do we believe in the Hawks?
I don't believe in the Hawks, but I like the Hawks.
I understand exactly what you mean. I understand exactly what you mean. Same thing for the about the Cavaliers. They went and got Spider. We got Donovan Mitchell. That's next.
Yeah, but I didn't like that move because I didn't feel like he was a Spider Donovan Mitchell away. So it's like
they didn't give up nothing though.
I know they didn't really give up nothing, but it's like
that's an improvement technically.
But they gave us some future. What they gave up some future picks.
They gave us some future picks, but if you're going to be good, those picks the picks don't really mean much.
Yeah,
I just feel that they're gonna. I mean, they're not ready. Don't get it twisted. They're not ready to become one of those upper echelon in the contending team, but they just gonna make it ugly. They gonna make it nasty. They right under there.
They play tonight.
I don't think so. No. They do play tonight. They do play tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait tonight. This is my favorite time tonight.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Really tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we're gonna have basketball highlights, baseball highlights, and NFL highlights.
Now that's when you used to watch ESPN. That's when you used to watch ESPN at night, or where you got up for school
again, bro.
Got up for school the next day. That's a real top 10, right there. I think last day we seen last night. We seen the Celtics. And we seen the Sixers last night. They started off looking like Eastern Conference type finals type.
Yeah.
And then
came too much.
The Sixers definitely just. I didn't like how Embiid was playing.
Who was playing?
Embiid was playing. Like I understand he was getting double team. I understand.
Yeah,
I understand
it's first game, like you said.
It definitely a first game, and definitely he wasn't playing trash. It's just the fact that I'm feeling like every time I watch the Sixers and I watch him, I feel like I'm Shaq. I feel because I understand everything that Shaq says.
Because he's the big man, but also the best player.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why. So it's like ultimately he's still relying on someone else to get him the ball in the best position. So it's like, and that was the fundamental knock that Kobe was trying to explain to Shaq. Like, bro, it can't be you first, bro. Like, it has to be me because I'm gonna have the ball.
I'm going up. I had to scroll back. Damn, 44 is going at it.
Who the rightful MVP? What we talking about?
Huh?
Bro said the rightful MVP. You right, Cannon. I can't remember what we was talking about.
We had a question from Eric. He said, "Is Russ becoming a cancer, or has he always been one?"
Nah, I don't think he's a cancer. I just think first, this is the second time, and this is probably the second time that I ever used Reggie Miller in an episode. But he made a valid point, almost like Hill made that point with Wilder. Like, I don't know if you could deny it. If I told you that your point guard was going to give you 18, 7 and 7, you would be ecstatic.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I say it's Russell Westbrook, all of a sudden he trash.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? He's not no spring chicken. This is a 10-year veteran. You know what I'm saying? So it's
plus.
Yeah. So I just want to put that in there, like, but it's like, come on, like, there's young stars in the NBA now who weren't even in college or in high school when Russ first started doing this. So it's like, at this point in his career, if he can give us 18, 7 and 7, we can take that. It's now you got to figure out how to use that. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to put that in the right place. That is a perfect place for 6th man of the year. You feel me? So it's like, come on now, figure out. No, I don't think he's a cancer. I feel like last year he had to Russ standards, it was down. So people who are a fan of Russ and people who are excited for that move, they critiqued it hard. We're prisoners of the moment in this day and age. But if you really looked at it, like and then of course they made like he was smoking layups and airballing. So it just, the optics was very bad. But when you look at the totality of it, like he had a above average season. So it's like,
the thing about the answer the question directly is is becoming a cancer. The answer is no. Is he the scapegoat? Yes, because it's easy to blame Russ.
Easy.
Like he has a personality. He has a game that's easy to just blame. Like, we're so easy to blame. They've been blaming him all his entire career. So hey, why not blame him now? You know what I'm saying? And quite frankly, he the only one that played 78 games last year. 78.
Talk to him.
Anthony Davis didn't play. Ron missed a lot of games. Anthony Davis. So it's like but it was all Russ' fault. It was just easy to just blame Russ, and it's easy. It's easy because the fit isn't ideal. We're not being oblivious to that. The fit isn't ideal, but we keep
18, 7 and 7, bro.
Yeah, you figure it out.
That's close to averaging a triple.
As a coach, you should be able to figure this out.
You should be able to use that.
Yeah.
And I feel like he can do a little bit better than that this year. I feel like we can get 19, 8 and 8 this year. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. You can figure it out. But and that's another thing that I feel that I'm glad that Rob didn't rush to make a trade to just appease everybody. Mm-hmm. It's like the fact that Russ did look good last night. Despite the loss, Russ did good, and he had a good percentage. So if Russ continues to put good film on, his trade value could go up, or we can actually figure out how to use them and win some damn games.
Yeah.
So they're gonna reevaluate this to come Thanksgiving. That's a month. We can see. Like I said, it's on the players that's currently constructed to get it together. If not, changes will come.
Yeah.
Because that deal is not going anywhere. That Miles Turner, that Pacers deal, Miles Turner and Buddy Hield, the deal's not going anywhere, bro.
Yeah.
And if it goes somewhere,
I would like to see Buddy, man.
Yeah, I would like to see him and Miles Turner. It'll solidify actual rotation. You know what I'm saying? Now we got pieces.
And somebody just cutthroat and don't care if they miss. That's the problem, man. Everybody's so hesitant, don't want to shoot it. And it leads to them short shots. Warriors are just in transition, bro. I was like, I almost had to turn. I'm like, I shouldn't feel like this game one. What he say? Bron don't run plays.
Yeah, he the system. The reason why you feel like that game one because it reminded you of last year. That's why it's a bad taste in your mouth. So that's why I didn't stop. When we talked earlier, I didn't stop you.
Yeah.
I didn't stop you. I'm like, because I feel you. I'm like, the same woes that we had last year, it's starting to look the same exact way. It's like, this is supposed to be a new season. So it's like, I get it. Like you said, I didn't stop you. I let you talk. I'm like, we just felt differently. Well, we what up? I'm rolling through the comments.
Hey, that comment got me weak.
Which one?
The one you got on the screen. Just now.
I took it off. I don't know why I put Ross up there.
Ross got a comment of the night, man.
I think NBA might be turning like the NFL did. East is becoming more powerful.
It's five legitimate teams.
But that's our personal opinion of contending, because people believe in the Mavs is contenders. People believe in the Jazz is contending. Not the Jazz, the Nuggets. They believe.
And we talking about real contenders.
Like I said that's our opinion, and then
Heat barely made it. We barely got the Heat in.
And that is true. I agree with the statement.
We kind of explained the rubric. We kind of laid the rubric out there. So come on, man.
I agree with the statement, but that, like, the play-in tournament is going to be for real.
Facts.
We're gonna see some real teams in this play-in tournament, and AJ gonna be upset.
Yeah, like you mess around and play the Hawks.
They was it was the Hawks and the Cavs last year in the play-in.
Or you might not even be playing that. Hawks might secure a spot this year. Mess around.
Mm-hmm.
You never know, man.
I do feel positive about the Nets all of a sudden. I don't know why, but
yeah,
I think now that he finally get to play basketball, they get it behind him.
Simmons playing basketball. That can only help.
I just don't feel I don't see them getting all the way just because of Steve Nash. At some point, your coach is going to have to coach. He's going to have to put you in position and get you over the hump. Like I said, y'all ain't that damn good. You know what I'm saying? To overcome his shortcomings.
And we're gonna see if how many games Kyrie gonna play.
Hey, I'm just staying positive.
Because really, COVID was saving him. Like y'all was talking, like he was milking that. That's what y'all really didn't know. He already know. Like I got a certain amount. I don't do 82 games, bro. Like that's dead. We'll see why.
Hey, don't forget hockey. Nah, hey, this is a good time for the highlight. When you get hockey highlights, because hockey highlights got fights.
Yeah, facts.
So I'm good with hockey highlights. I ain't watching no damn hockey though. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but I'm good for a hockey highlight because they fight.
Highlights be fire.
Boys going at it. I just want to show them some love. I want to keep them keep the comments.
Yeah, because I definitely ain't been on the comments.
Well, okay, I'm all caught up. We all caught up. We good now. Oh, here we go. This is the one. Oh, PG and Kawhi. I forgot about
them. All about them.
Yep.
We ain't even mention them.
Yep.
Trash. Chuck got them winning the West.
They always fall for it.
Because just like same thing I said about Kyrie, I don't know how much Kawhi gonna play this year. So
exactly.
Then when you try to come in and just play when it's time, it don't work. It don't work that well.
You got a Kawhi that we don't know when he gonna play or how often he gonna play. You got a injury riddled PG all of a sudden. Ever since he been in the Clippers, he been injured. You know what I'm saying? You got John Wall coming off an injury. He ain't played in 2 years.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? It looks good on paper. Don't get me wrong. They got all the wing depth in the world. You know what I'm saying?
John Wall definitely don't play whole seasons.
I'm just saying they got on paper.
I'm a Wall fan.
On paper, they look legit. I ain't even mad at them. Like I say, it sounds good. But like I say, we've seen them get in the playoffs fully healthy, full strength, and lose and blow leads.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We seen them last year, barely getting to play in.
They play one man ball
and get out the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where the system at for them? You keep relying on, like I said, on paper, they look good. Now, if they healthy, they'll be a formidable opponent. But if they healthy, it's just as much as everybody want to laugh and joke about AD. He played more games than Kawhi and PG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Combined.
And still, and I still don't care. It's like,
because that's your team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you looking at it differently. But I'm just saying, everybody got all the jokes for shit for AD.
It was a lot of stars missing last year.
Got all the jokes for Kyrie. He ain't gonna be there. But like I said, hold on, not you. But when we come to LA, it's oh yeah, if they healthy, they can win it all. like we just gonna ignore all they shortcomings and all they faults, huh? It's just all positive, huh? We not giving it until the Clippers are the Chargers to me. Till they show me, they got to show me.
I definitely don't believe in them, but I do want Dame to leave Portland though.
He ain't leaving. It.
He need to get out. Get out, brother. What could possibly be out there for you?
That team is not trash. That team is competitive. It's just the fact that they in the West. And I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. It's not a trash roster. Pull up the roster. When you get off, look at the roster. That roster is good. That's a good roster. It's just the fact that they in the West. It ain't good enough.
It's definitely decent, but it's just like
it ain't good enough. I understand. It ain't good enough.
They only going to go as far as Dame take them.
Yeah, and he can only take you so far.
And so until he can get paired with a counterpart, you feel me? Then it can't work. Not the way these other teams are constructed.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see because until he makes some noise, he's just gonna be out there. Because if I'm Portland, I ain't rushing to trade you. I need all the revenue I can get.
I'm definitely not trading you if I'm Portland. As long as you're happy, why would I?
No. What else we had on the?
I feel like we got everything.
We got everything, but it ain't gonna be a football week this week. I mean, we can get it quickly.
Oh,
football was weird as hell, wasn't it?
It was, man. It really was. That was the weakest week in about 10 years, man.
But before we get to football, this comment because I didn't want to be by myself. This king got my back. It's a wrap for Phoenix. I don't believe Booker gonna lead.
All right, that's
I ain't sorry.
That's a challenge. I'm a believer in Booker.
I am a believer.
But this is make it break for him. So let's see. We can revisit this with Kid and we can see mid-year, around December, what he doing. We can look February, what he doing, and then we can see, come April, what Book doing.
I think the problem with Booker was the fact that that playoff performance was just so bad. Like how they went out Game 7 against the Mavs was just so bad. That was the business.
CP3 time, man.
He was equally bad,
and that's the issue.
It was not. That was how bad they were.
Defer to Booker. It just need to be his, bro. That's the confusion of that. Trying to have two closers, it don't work like that, man. They just need to decide. CP3, your time has come and gone, bro. You just need to be the point guard on this team, not the star, just the point guard.
I'm all the point guard you need, coach. What was that from?
A&K all the way?
Nah. I was all about the rim.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Birdie too. Mm-hmm. But I felt like that. I felt like Kadeem Hardison said that.
He might have said it. He might have said it, but I know specifically for me, when I said it, that's above the rim. He was tight. He came back. Kyle Watson came back to the team. Man, get in the back of the bus.
I was sick of Kyle, man.
Yeah, Kyle was annoying, bro. He only had that one move, bro. And I'm sick of. I was so sick of Kyle. Kyle was nice though.
He was good. He was a good finisher though. He was a good finisher.
I was sick of Kyle though.
And he had a jumper, but I was like, the way some of them shots look, I was like, they didn't shoot them shots. Like those is edited cutscenes, shots going there. You feel me?
I mean, he hooped. He hooped the white man can't jump too though. He was in that finals in that 2-on-2.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with my boy.
Yeah, that's why I said he can finish, but
but he can't.
Ways, bro.
Hit him with the ass. Oh man, yo, that was dope. That they had Shep in the at the record.
Oh yeah, that was dope. I seen that.
That was dope as hell. That was dope.
Hey, but nah. We need to talk about this because I don't think I ever realized this till the clip came out a couple years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Shep really dropped 40 grand in about 2 minutes. Yo.
In corduroy pants.
Because when I was just watching the movie growing up, it's like, okay, they just won. But Shep really dropped 40 something, bro.
Shep had a triple double.
He the greatest of all time. And why when Leon showed up at the record, he looked the exact same, bro.
He had, I don't know what type of he using, what type of lotion he using. He passed that because he ain't aging at all. He look like David Ross. He looked the same.
Oh man.
Oh, we can't forget in the good pants and the low.
Yeah, fact. He had on the whole Shep fit, man. I said, dang, man, Shep looking real. Ain't no makeup. He just looking like Shep, man. Leon got $1 million smile, man.
Like, don't crack, man.
Once he flash it, I always worry about people like him, Denzel, like for their relationships, right? Leon can come home and tell his woman whatever, bro, and she gotta believe it. Because once he just cracked that smile, what you gonna say then?
It don't work for us, so I can't come home and just say that. Where was you at last night? This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work.
Oh boy, I'm trying to tell you.
I thought this is the play I thought you was gonna mention. You gonna tell me to remember to throw the ball to herself, caught the 360 goal?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, he was going crazy.
Cut scene. The cut scene was terrible.
Yeah.
Nah, look at your man trying to be at work. I'm cool. He talking about the Leon smile when you go home.
I'm weak, bro.
Oh man.
Y'all got tears on this joint.
Man, shouts out to the four.
Man, hopefully the Knicks get a W tonight.
Yeah, right. Hopefully the Yankees get a W. Like you said, NFL was a lot. It was a lot going on. It was a lot of crazy games this weekend. Like, I mean, a lot of people lost. A lot of people, teams won that we didn't think they was going to win. Oh man, it's some people like the Jets.
Yeah,
the Jets is 4-1.
Yeah, Pittsburgh beat the Bucks.
Man, it's gonna be a wild season. We gonna see a team.
Well, Mitch came back with a vengeance, didn't he?
Yeah, came in through. It was slinging it. He was like, "Hey, y'all gonna take me out anyway? I might well check it."
House money is some of the best money to play with, man.
Since when did Verlander become a reliever? Since it was a damn playoffs.
What you mean? What you mean he started this game?
I don't know. I ain't watching.
He just 5 minutes deep. What you mean?
It's still tied up too, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that 1-1. So Verlander, he was the pitcher. He was the starting pitcher.
So right now, the Bulls is beating the Heat 93-81 in the third quarter.
93-81.
Mm-hmm. The Knicks is losing 79-85, and it's about to start the fourth.
The Wizards are beating the Pacers.
What's the Wizards and the Pacers? That's like
I'm shocked the Wizards beating anybody.
Well, the Pelicans is dubbing the Nets 96-76.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, take that little Nets confidence early.
You know what I'm saying? We got that going on. But Man,
Hornets is dubbing the Spurs.
Yeah, well, the Spurs is tanking, so I can see that.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be out here getting dubbed by the Hornets.
Yeah, without LaMelo, you out there getting dubbed by Gordon Hayward.
Facts.
Oh man, but and once again, I'm glad you said shouts out to our guy AJ. Happy birthday.
Yes, sir.
Many
more, bro. Many more.
It's episode 173. Shouts out to the four. We had a ball tonight. You know what I'm saying?
We did, man.
We had a ball. That's what we could try to create over here. We try to have a good atmosphere. We leave, everybody just come, have a good time. We get our takes off, our own community, our own bond. We got it. And we back, man. We know episode 173. Catch us on all major podcast platforms. 3Man Weave, Instagram, Twitter, 3Man Weave _ TikTok and Twitch, 3Man Weave _ Email us at podcast@3.man.weave@gmail.com. Get them, Cannon.
Hey, can Heineke get the Commanders receivers back on track, please? For fantasy purposes. Lord have mercy.
I'm not. You see, they still going there. I'm getting up out of here. I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, man, catch us if like I said, Cowboy Nation, Dallas Duo will be on right after this. We're going to be give us a little 10 o'clock. We're going to recap the Eagles game and preview the Lions game. Dallas Duo right after this. We out, man. Shouts out to the Fours.